Solving problems with MKLINK. So what is the problem? Well, when I installed Visual Studio, it created a kind of a large package cache folder full of all these other folders and files and stuff on my C drive, which is of course where program data is. Well, I'm getting a little bit low on space on my C drive, so I want to move it over here to the F drive. On the right is F drive. Visual Studio 2017 already has some Visual Studio objects in here, so it makes good sense to put the package cache for Visual Studio over here. See, on the left is C drive, right is F drive. Okay, first step in this is to open an elevated command window, run as administrator. See, MKLINK command looks like this. Here's how you invoke the help. We'll be using the J switch to create a directory junction. Xcopy will be our weapon of choice for copying files. It's nice because it will create the new folders in the new location and copy all the files and also pass all the file attributes if you use the correct switch. So we'll be using the E switch for all the directories and the subdirectories, even the empty ones. V switch to verify each file as it's copied. H because we're copying hidden in system files. You won't always be copying hidden in system files with MKLINK, but this is unique to my situation because Visual Studio has put this folder in a system folder. So that's why I have to deal with this H switch, and also the K to copy all the file and folder attributes. Normal Xcopy doesn't do that. Again, this is related to my unique situation because it's in a system directory. So, step 2, we're going to copy all the files to the new location. F drive will be our new location for the package cache. Here's the old location on C. Notice that I'm using quotes so that because there's a space in the path name, and that will break a command line command. So quotes will fix that. Copy and paste the command, start copying. Okay, very nice. As we can see now, there's the package cache now exists over on the F drive. And looking inside, we can see it's the same contents essentially as the package cache on the C drive. Very good. Step 3, match the new folder security permissions with the old folder. This isn't absolutely critical that you do this, but it does make good housekeeping sense. And you want to do it now because the next step, step 4, we're going to delete the old package cache. So you definitely want to at least make a note of the permissions of this folder. Looking at properties, we see security, users. Notice that ordinary users cannot modify or write to this folder. And likewise, we want to duplicate these properties over on the right side. And I think Xcopy is already cared for us, taking care of that nicely. Good. So, time to delete the original package cache folder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, gone. Step 5, run MKLINK. We're going to replace the old folder that we just deleted with a link that points to the new location on F. Note that going forward, all system commands and requests that target the old location on C will be redirected to the new location, and that applies to read, write, copy, what have you. The syntax of MKLINK is like this. The switch for the what particular kind of MKLINK you want, we're doing the directory command, so we have J for that. Old path and new path. So here's our command already typed out for us. MKLINK J, the old path and the new path. Let's fire it into the command window and see what happens. Looks like we had a success. Junction created for program data, etc. Let's go look at it in Salamander. Yes, see, we have a new package cache. It's not a folder, but it's a link. And when we drill down into it, we can see, voila, looks like everything that's on F drive is here appears to be on C2. It's not really here. This link just simply points to the location on F. It's important to understand this is only a link to drive F. The files aren't really here anymore. So therefore, you're saving space on C, where these files used to reside. They were moved over to F drive. Step 6 is done. We viewed the link in Explorer, ensure it was created. We can test the link now with a command like this. We're going to use this command with echo hello world, redirecting it into the C location to create this file and see how it works out. It should appear in both locations. So let's take a look in Salamander. Yes, there's our new file with the contents hello world. And over on F drive where it really is, hello world. Very good. Likewise, we can run any command against that, like file compare. Here file compare is going to compare the file at the old location to the file at the new location. Really it's the same file. File compare doesn't know that. We're going to run the command, see what happens. See, it says file compare is convinced there's two files that it just compared and no differences were encountered. Of course, the reality is that there's only one file and it exists over on F drive here on the right. On the left side in the C, it's only a pointer to the actual file on F. Well, I hope that's clear. That's how we're going to save disk space on C, because none of these folders and files are the reality. They're only pointers to the folders and the files on the F drive. That's it. Have a great day.